Generating invoices is really easy. So what you're going to do is anywhere you're at, you're going to go to Finance and Invoices. The first view you're going to see when it lands here is it's going to show you all the different invoices that you have created. And of course, you can at any point in time, you can sort these in any order that you want just by clicking these arrow buttons and being able to look at invoice dates and such. If you want to generate a new invoice, you'll hit this button called Generate New Invoice. And at this point, this is the process of creating it. You'll select a person, so I'll select a person. And what it's going to do is it's going to look for line items that tie to this person. So for instance, this right now is the 15th of the month, and I've already invoiced for the board packages for the month. And so therefore they're not available for invoicing for the next month. But there is some new services. So it's kind of nice to see at any point in time, what are the new services available for invoicing. Also, if you have, for instance, you've gone to a horse show and maybe you just want to invoice for that specific horse show right away after the show, you can go through this process. And if you don't want to invoice a line item, if there's multiple line items here, you could deselect a line item and just show what you want to invoice for. The other thing that you can do is at any point in time is you can click on this button here and you can add a credit or discount and put a description around it. So that will show up on this invoice as well. And when you want to generate the invoice, what you're going to do is you're going to hit Save and Generate an Invoice. Now, before I do that, I do want to go back to one point. So it's broken up in packages, which are your board packages and activity-based packages like a lesson package or additional services like additional feeding or blanketing or fans or whatever those charges are that you have set up in your rate sheets. And so when it has these on here, what it'll trigger to do is on the 20th of each month, it will allow those line items to be available for billing for the next month. So again, since today's the 15th, those line items are not here. If I did this on the 20th, I would see under the horse that's under my husband here, I would see 3 line items available for billing for the next month. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and save and generate the invoice. And as you can see, if I wanted to then come back, I created it tells me the invoice has been created. If I wanted to even create a new invoice again, you can tell there's no line items because I just generated the invoice. So if I wanted to look at what did I generate, that would be invoice number 8 for Oakley. And you can see what that invoice is. If I want to export to PDF, I can click a button and it will pop up a window. I can open, see if it fits in this window. Yeah, it is. And so I can open and be able to see the invoice amount and what that looks like. Now, the second part of this is you may be connected to QuickBooks, and that's very easy to do. Let me show you how to send these invoices actually to QuickBooks. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on the settings button and you're going to go down to the bottom of your list and you're going to see this one line item that says QuickBooks connection, and you'll click on that. And then you'll select connect to QuickBooks. So what you'll do is you'll sign in on your account and whatever QuickBooks account you'll have, you'll sign in on this. So just like that, I just linked my account to it. And if I want to disconnect from QuickBooks at any time, I can do this. Now, what happened though is I just ran these invoices when I was not connected, so they are not sent to QuickBooks. But if I have a new invoice, so if I have a new invoice that I'm creating at this point forward, it will automatically go to QuickBooks. And when you process the invoice, it'll automatically email it. If you have the email account set up for that user, it'll automatically email an invoice to that user, and it will automatically send that invoice to QuickBooks. So then you have your details in QuickBooks as well, and you can manage your cash receipts in QuickBooks.
Thanks for watching. We're going to be posting more videos related to Equine Simplified tips and tricks, as well as general horse care topics. So please remember to subscribe so that you can get the latest. Now, time to go play with the horses. Cheers!